for signs someone doesn't value you. If any of these behaviors sound all too familiar, it might be a sign to reconsider who you allow in your inner circle. Remember, you deserve people who genuinely care about you, not just when it suits their convenience. 1. Disrespect and betrayal. Disrespect and betrayal lurk beneath the surface of calm relationships, like a hidden reef tearing through a tranquil sea. You pour your heart out, a cherished dream nurtured for years, only to be met with a voice flat and devoid of enthusiasm, extinguishing the spark in your eyes. That's unrealistic, they scoff. A single, dismissive comment, a harbinger of the storm brewing beneath the surface. This is disrespect in its subtlest form, chipping away at the foundation of your aspirations with each dismissive word. History itself is a tapestry woven with threads of disrespect and betrayal. From the chilling echo of Brutus' betrayal, the cold steel of the dagger plunging into Caesar's back, a testament to trust shattered, to countless instances of broken treaties and shattered alliances, these acts stand as stark reminders of the importance of trust and the devastating consequences of its violation. By understanding the scars etched upon the fabric of history, we can learn to safeguard our present and future relationships, fostering trust where it thrives and recognizing the warning signs of potential betrayal. Yet, the wounds inflicted by disrespect and betrayal can run deep. Anger and resentment, like heavy chains, can bind you to negativity, imprisoning you in a cycle of hurt. Forgiveness, however, is not about condoning the other person's actions. It's a liberation, a choice to release yourself from the grip of negativity. Imagine carrying a heavy stone around. It weighs you down and hinders your movement. Forgiveness is like putting that stone down, allowing yourself to move forward with lighter steps. It's a choice for your own well-being, not an act of absolution for the other person. Disrespect often masquerades as harmless teasing or playful jabs. A colleague might constantly make jokes at your expense, disguised as a friendly banter, but the underlying message is clear: they don't take you seriously. Or perhaps a family member habitually criticizes your life choices, veiled as a helpful advice. These seemingly innocuous actions, repeated over time, erode your self-esteem. It's like a spiderweb of doubt slowly enveloping your confidence, each instance weakening your belief in yourself just a little bit more. Betrayal, however, goes straight for the jugular. Imagine working tirelessly on a project, sacrificing countless hours and sleepless nights, only to have a friend to steal your idea and present it as their own. The emotional fallout is immense, a concoction of anger, hurt, and a sense of deep disillusionment. You invested trust, energy, and a piece of yourself, only to have it snatched away with a cruel twist of the knife. The casual betrayal hung heavy in the air, the weight of their words pressing down on your chest, a chilling reminder of the vulnerability that comes with trusting someone. The consequences of disrespect and betrayal can linger long after the initial incident. When someone consistently disregards your boundaries, it creates a breeding ground for anxiety and self-doubt. It's like living in a house with a faulty alarm system. You're constantly on edge, wondering when the next violation might occur. Every interaction becomes a potential minefield, leaving you hypervigilant and questioning your own judgment. This constant state of tension can wear you down, impacting your mental and emotional well-being. Betrayal, on the other hand, can leave you feeling emotionally scarred. Imagine having a favorite book ripped from your hands, leaving you hesitant to pick up another one for fear of disappointment again. Trust, once broken, can be incredibly difficult to rebuild. You may find yourself withdrawing from others, hesitant to open up for fear of being hurt again. This emotional isolation can further exacerbate the pain of betrayal, creating a vicious cycle that can be difficult to escape without conscious effort and a supportive network. But within this darkness lies a spark of hope. You have the power to reclaim your agency and rebuild trust. Start by communicating your boundaries clearly and assertively. If a friend consistently makes inappropriate comments, let them know their behavior is unacceptable. Be firm and direct, leaving no room for misinterpretation. If a colleague gossips, address it directly or distance yourself from the negativity. Remember, silence often gets interpreted as consent. By speaking your truth and asserting your needs, you take back control of the situation. Maya, a rising star in the graphic design world, poured her heart and soul into a high-profile marketing campaign for a local charity. Partnered with David, a seemingly reliable colleague, they brainstormed for months, their creative energy feeding off each other. Maya, excited about the potential impact, freely shared her most innovative ideas, trusting David as a teammate. Unfortunately, she was about to learn a harsh lesson about misplaced trust. David, consumed by ambition and blinded by a potential promotion, secretly presented Maya's core design concept as his own to the marketing team. The betrayal hit Maya like a sucker punch. The frustration was palpable. A cocktail of anger and resentment bubbled within her. Imagine the sting, feeling foolish for trusting so readily, the initial excitement curdling into a bitter taste of injustice. Studies have shown that victims of idea theft experience a heightened sense of anger compared to other forms of betrayal. Maya's initial spark of creativity was replaced by a crushing sense of demotivation. Should she walk away from the project altogether? But Maya wasn't one to back down easily. Statistics offer a glimmer of hope. A significant portion of employees who experience idea theft choose to fight for recognition. A spark of defiance ignited within her. Armed with documented evidence of their collaboration, sketches, emails, and brainstorming notes, Maya confronted David directly. This act of courage mirrored findings from research suggesting that speaking up about a wrong can be empowering and lead to a sense of justice. Initially defensive, David eventually crumbled under the weight of evidence, admitting to taking credit for her work. The road to justice wasn't smooth. The situation required persistence and a firm resolve. Maya's honesty and talent, however, won over the marketing team. Impressed by her resilience, they awarded her the lead design role on the project. This experience, though painful, served as a valuable catalyst for growth. Studies suggest that individuals who experience disrespect learn to set stronger boundaries and become more selective about trust. Maya emerged from the ordeal a changed person. She became more assertive, meticulously documenting her work and communicating her ideas clearly, leaving no room for misinterpretation. The campaign, featuring Maya's original design, became a resounding success, raising significant funds for the charity. Witnessing the positive impact of her work fueled a sense of accomplishment that overshadowed the initial betrayal. The experience, though filled with adversity, ultimately empowered Maya to become a stronger, more confident designer. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome challenges and claim its rightful place in the world. 2. Ghosting in communication. Have you ever found yourself staring at your phone, waiting anxiously for a reply that never comes? It's a modern-day dilemma that transcends mere technology. It's a testament to the complexities of human connection. Ghosting, the act of suddenly and inexplicably withdrawing from communication, can leave you feeling bewildered and emotionally adrift. It's not just about unanswered texts or ignored calls. It's about the unspoken messages that echo loudly in the silence. Imagine pouring your heart out in a message, hoping for validation or even a simple acknowledgement, only to be met with radio silence. It's akin to standing in front of someone, speaking earnestly, and seeing them look right through you as if you're invisible. This lack of response isn't just a matter of etiquette. It cuts to the core of how valued and respected you feel in that relationship. It raises questions about the other person's investment in you and their willingness to nurture the bond you share. Communication is the lifeblood of any healthy relationship. It's the bridge that connects hearts and minds, fostering intimacy and understanding. When someone ghosts you, it's like they've slammed the door shut on that bridge without explanation. The absence of communication isn't just a pause. It's a deliberate disengagement that can erode trust and breed uncertainty. Are they busy? Are they upset? The unanswered questions can gnaw at your mind, leaving you to fill in the blanks with doubt and speculation. Moreover, the impact of ghosting extends beyond the immediate silence. It can trigger feelings of rejection and self-doubt, especially if it becomes a recurring pattern. You may find yourself questioning your worth and desirability, wondering why someone who once seemed interested now chooses to disappear without a trace. This emotional roller coaster can take a toll on your self-esteem and your ability to trust others in future relationships. Ghosting also speaks volumes about the other person's communication style and emotional maturity. In a digital age where connectivity is constant, choosing silence over dialogue can signify a reluctance to confront uncomfortable truths or a lack of empathy for the impact of their actions. It reflects a disconnect between their words and their behavior, highlighting a disparity in how they perceive the relationship's significance compared to your own. Interestingly, the prevalence of ghosting in modern relationships reflects broader shifts in societal norms and interpersonal dynamics. In a culture where instant gratification and superficial connections often take precedence, genuine communication can become a casualty. The ease of digital communication paradoxically makes it easier to avoid difficult conversations, leaving important issues unresolved and relationships hanging in limbo. Navigating the aftermath of ghosting requires resilience and introspection. It's essential to prioritize self-care and emotional healing, recognizing that your worth isn't defined by someone else's actions or lack thereof. Understanding that ghosting says more about the other person's capacity for intimacy and communication than it does about your own value can be empowering. It prompts a reassessment of what you truly seek in relationships: authenticity, reciprocity, and mutual respect. Ultimately, while ghosting can be hurtful and confusing, it can also be a catalyst for personal growth and clarity. It teaches you to honor your boundaries and expectations, refusing to settle for relationships that leave you feeling neglected or undervalued. By valuing yourself and seeking connections built on open communication and mutual understanding, you pave the way for relationships that enrich your life and align with your emotional needs. In conclusion, ghosting in communication isn't just about unanswered messages. It's about the deeper implications for trust, respect, and emotional connection. Recognizing the significance of this behavior empowers you to cultivate relationships that are grounded in authenticity and reciprocity. It's a reminder to invest your time and energy in people who value and cherish you, fostering connections that thrive on meaningful dialogue and genuine care. In ancient Egypt, Cleopatra VII ascended to the throne amidst political turmoil and intrigue. Known for her intelligence, charm, and strategic acumen, Cleopatra sought to secure her reign by forging alliances with powerful leaders, including Julius Caesar, the Roman general and statesman who had recently become dictator of Rome. Their meeting in 48 BC marked the beginning of a legendary relationship that would alter the course of history. Cleopatra, renowned for her beauty and wit, captivated Julius Caesar from their first encounter. Despite their stark cultural differences and the vast geographical distances separating them, they developed a deep connection through their correspondence and frequent visits. Cleopatra understood the power of communication in maintaining alliances and solidifying her position in the tumultuous political landscape of the Mediterranean. Their relationship was not without its challenges. Caesar's obligations in Rome often called him away, leaving Cleopatra in Egypt to manage her kingdom and navigate the complexities of Egyptian politics. Yet, their letters and messages conveyed not only political strategy, but also personal affection and mutual respect. Cleopatra's ability to engage Caesar intellectually and emotionally ensured that their bond remained strong despite the physical distance. However, the true test of their relationship came during Caesar's assassination in 44 BC. As Rome descended into chaos, Cleopatra faced uncertainty about her future and that of her kingdom. The sudden loss of her ally and lover left her vulnerable to political machinations and rival factions within Rome. Yet, through careful communication with Caesar's allies and supporters, Cleopatra managed to secure her position and protect her interests in Egypt. Following Caesar's death, Cleopatra's relationship with Mark Antony, another Roman leader, would further illustrate the complexities of communication and emotional investment in relationships of power. Cleopatra's ability to navigate these intricate dynamics through letters, diplomatic missions, and personal encounters underscore her mastery of communication as a tool for survival and political influence. And then, Cleopatra's story with Julius Caesar highlights the enduring power of communication in relationships, whether political alliances or personal connections. Their letters and messages were not mere exchanges of information. They were expressions of trust, affection, and mutual understanding. Despite the challenges posed by distance, politics, and cultural differences, Cleopatra and Caesar's ability to communicate effectively strengthened their bond and shaped the course of ancient history. The story of Cleopatra and Julius Caesar serves as a compelling example of how communication, whether through letters or face-to-face interactions, can transcend boundaries and forge deep connections. It underscores the importance of understanding and leveraging the power of communication in navigating relationships, be they personal, political, or historical, in ways that enrich and endure through time. Or let's explore right now the intriguing relationship between John and Abigail Adams, whose correspondence during the early years of American independence offers a fascinating glimpse into their partnership and the founding of the United States. John Adams, a pivotal figure in American history and later the second President of the United States, first met Abigail Smith in 1759. Their courtship, marked by intellectual admiration and shared political ideals, blossomed into a marriage that endured over 5 decades. As John Adams embarked on his political career, Abigail remained a steadfast companion and confidant, providing unwavering support and insightful counsel through their letters exchanged during periods of separation. Their correspondence, spanning more than 1,000 letters, reflects the depth of their emotional bond and mutual respect. Abigail's letters to John, filled with astute observations on political developments and personal reflections on family life, served as a lifeline amidst the tumultuous events of the American Revolution. From their farm in Massachusetts, she offered John invaluable insights into the concerns and aspirations of ordinary Americans, shaping his policies and perspectives as a statesman. During John Adams' diplomatic missions abroad and his presidency, Abigail's letters became a conduit for maintaining their connection and navigating the challenges of governance and separation. Her poignant letters expressed both admiration for John's leadership and concern for the sacrifices required by public service. In turn, John's replies, often filled with affection and intellectual discourse, underscored their shared commitment to liberty, justice, and the enduring principles of the American Revolution. Their relationship was not without trials. The strains of political life and the demands of raising a family in turbulent times tested their resolve. Yet, through their letters, John and Abigail nurtured a partnership based on mutual trust, shared values, and a profound understanding of each other's roles and responsibilities. One notable example of their communications impact was during the drafting of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. While John Adams was in Philadelphia, immersed in debates over independence and the future of the fledgling nation, Abigail's letters provided moral support and intellectual engagement. Her famous plea to remember the ladies' in the new laws resonated as a call for gender equality and social justice, reflecting her progressive views and unwavering commitment to human rights. Their correspondence continued to illuminate their personal and political lives throughout John Adams' presidency and beyond. Abigail's letters chronicle the challenges and triumphs of a nation forging its identity, while John's responses reflected his enduring admiration for Abigail's intellect and fortitude. In general, the relationship between John and Abigail Adams exemplifies how communication, through letters infused with love, intellect, and shared ideals, shaped the course of American history. Their enduring partnership, marked by mutual respect and unwavering commitment, influenced the founding principles of the United States and continues to inspire generations of Americans. Their story underscores the transformative power of honest, intimate communication in navigating personal relationships and shaping the destiny of a nation. 3. Center of attention. Encountering individuals who consistently dominate every conversation can be a complex and intriguing experience. Initially, their ability to command attention may appear charismatic, drawing others into their orbit with compelling stories and confident demeanor. However, as interactions unfold, their self-centeredness becomes increasingly apparent. In these moments, you might find yourself yearning for meaningful dialogue where your thoughts and emotions are valued as much as theirs, highlighting the imbalance that can strain relationships. In social settings, these individuals often excel at storytelling, captivating audiences with their animated narratives. Their anecdotes typically revolve around personal achievements or dramatic experiences, subtly reinforcing their role as the central figure in every interaction. This narrative dominance subtly influences group dynamics, shaping conversations around their perspectives and experiences. Redirecting discussions towards a more inclusive exchange becomes a challenge where everyone feels equally heard and respected. Ironically, their constant need for affirmation can hinder their ability to empathize deeply with others. Genuine empathy takes a back seat when conversations consistently revolve around their own world, potentially overlooking cues indicating others' discomfort or disinterest. This cycle of self-focused dialogue can strain friendships and professional relationships, as others struggle to connect on a deeper, more reciprocal level. From a philosophical perspective, such behavior contrasts sharply with ideals of virtue and selflessness. Philosophical traditions like Stoicism emphasize the importance of empathy and understanding in fostering meaningful connections. Individuals absorbed in their own narrative may miss opportunities for personal growth and genuine connection, clinging instead to external validation and affirmation. Navigating interactions with self-centered individuals requires both patience and self-awareness. Recognizing their underlying need for validation can foster compassion, understanding the roots of their behavior without reinforcing it. Setting boundaries becomes essential, asserting your own need for reciprocity in conversations and relationships. By gently steering dialogue towards shared interests or inviting others' perspectives, you can encourage a more balanced exchange where everyone's voice is acknowledged. In some cases, directly addressing their self-absorption can prompt introspection and positive change. Providing honest feedback with empathy and respect may lead to greater self-awareness of how their behavior impacts others. This approach necessitates sensitivity, emphasizing mutual respect while addressing differences in communication styles. Understanding the dynamics of self-centeredness requires delving into the complexities of human behavior, unveiling insecurities and psychological patterns that shape interpersonal interactions. By cultivating empathy and striving for genuine connection, we can navigate these dynamics with integrity and compassion, honoring both our own needs and those of others within our social circles. This journey towards balanced relationships fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, promoting mutual respect and meaningful engagement in all facets of life. When someone consistently dominates every conversation, it often points to a profound self-absorption that permeates their interactions and relationships. This behavior can manifest in various ways, from steering discussions back to themselves to minimizing others' contributions. In social settings, these individuals may monopolize conversations, leaving little room for others to share their thoughts or experiences. This not only diminishes the richness of social interactions, but also highlights their prioritization of their own needs over genuine connection with others. For instance, imagine a dinner party where one person continually redirects discussions to their own achievements or experiences, effectively overshadowing others' attempts to contribute. This behavior, rooted in a desire for validation and admiration, can alienate friends and colleagues over time, as it communicates a lack of interest in others' perspectives and feelings. In professional environments, self-absorbed individuals may prioritize personal advancement over collaborative teamwork. They might take credit for team successes or downplay others' efforts to maintain a dominant position. Research suggests that workplaces with high levels of narcissism among employees often experience reduced productivity and morale, as teamwork and cooperation are undermined by individualistic behavior. In personal relationships, a partner who consistently shifts conversations to focus on their own needs and experiences may inadvertently neglect their significant other's emotional needs. This imbalance can lead to feelings of frustration and disconnect, as the relationship becomes centered around satisfying the self-absorbed individual's desires, rather than mutual support and understanding. Psychologically, narcissistic behaviors can stem from early experiences where individuals were either excessively praised or neglected by caregivers. These formative experiences may have shaped a belief system that prioritizes self-importance and devalues the perspectives of others. Consequently, individuals with narcissistic tendencies may struggle to empathize with others' emotions or recognize the impact of their behavior on interpersonal relationships. For example, in therapeutic contexts, clients with narcissistic traits may seek counseling for issues such as depression or anxiety, but find it challenging to engage in self-reflection or acknowledge the impact of their behavior on others. Therapy can play a crucial role in helping these individuals develop greater self-awareness and empathy, fostering healthier relationship patterns and interpersonal dynamics. From a social psychology perspective, narcissism is often associated with inflated self-importance and a constant need for external validation. Studies indicate that individuals high in narcissistic traits tend to exhibit lower levels of empathy and compassion towards others, as their focus remains predominantly on their own desires and achievements. Recognizing and addressing self-absorbed behaviors is essential for cultivating meaningful and balanced relationships, both personally and professionally. By fostering empathy, self-awareness, and a genuine interest in others' perspectives, individuals can mitigate the negative effects of narcissistic tendencies and build more fulfilling connections based on mutual respect and reciprocity. This journey towards healthier interpersonal dynamics not only enhances individual well-being, but also contributes to a more harmonious and cooperative social environment overall. 4. Absent in the time of need. Absence during times of need can be deeply impactful, revealing insights into the fabric of relationships. Imagine striving towards a personal milestone, be it completing a marathon or publishing a novel, and hoping for the encouragement and support of loved ones. The ones who consistently cheer you on, offer advice, or simply lend a listening ear are the ones who invest in your journey. Their presence during these pivotal moments underscores their belief in your aspirations and their commitment to your well-being. Conversely, those who are conspicuously absent during these times may inadvertently signal a lack of prioritization or understanding of your dreams. In the realm of friendships and romantic relationships, mutual support during challenging times is a cornerstone of emotional connection. It's during these vulnerable moments that the true depth of bonds is tested. Those who shy away when you face adversity might not possess the emotional maturity or capacity to provide the empathy and solidarity you crave. Their absence could stem from their own insecurities, an inability to navigate emotional complexities, or perhaps a misunderstanding of what it means to offer genuine support. Beyond immediate emotional needs, consistent absence during times of challenge can corrode trust and breed disillusionment. Trust, built on reliability and mutual dependence, hinges on the belief that those close to us will stand by our side when the going gets tough. When someone repeatedly fails to show up during pivotal moments, doubts about their commitment and reliability can sow seeds of discord in the relationship, leading to feelings of betrayal or resentment. Conversely, individuals who consistently demonstrate their presence and unwavering support during moments of adversity bolster the foundation of any relationship. Their actions speak volumes about their genuine care and concern for your well-being, reinforcing the bonds of trust and reciprocity. These steadfast companions understand the significance of solidarity not just during joyous occasions, but particularly during trials and tribulations, where their support can make all the difference. Professional environments mirror these dynamics in their own unique way. Effective teamwork thrives on mutual support and collaboration, especially when navigating complex projects or tight deadlines. Colleagues who consistently step up, offer assistance, and demonstrate reliability during stressful periods are invaluable assets to any team. Their proactive involvement underscores their commitment to shared goals and organizational success, fostering a culture of trust and collective achievement. Understanding the reasons behind someone's absence during times of need offers a window into their character and values. While personal circumstances, conflicting priorities, or communication differences may contribute to occasional absences, consistent patterns of withdrawal may signify deeper issues. Such behavior can indicate a lack of genuine care, emotional investment, or even a fundamental mismatch in expectations within the relationship. Navigating relationships requires a delicate balance of giving and receiving support, grounded in mutual respect and understanding. While individuals naturally vary in their capacities for empathy and support, the bedrock of any meaningful connection lies in the ability to stand by each other through life's highs and lows. Those who consistently show up during moments of vulnerability demonstrate a profound commitment to nurturing the relationship and prioritizing the well-being of their loved ones. In essence, absence during times of need serves as a litmus test for the authenticity and strength of relationships, whether personal or professional. Those who consistently demonstrate their presence and support during challenging times epitomize dedication and care, fostering deeper bonds and mutual trust. Conversely, those who are absent during pivotal moments may inadvertently reveal their priorities or limitations in offering meaningful support. Building enduring, supportive relationships demands mutual respect, empathy, and a steadfast willingness to weather adversity together, ensuring that both parties thrive in moments of triumph and resilience. In exploring the 4 behaviors that indicate someone doesn't value you, it becomes clear that self-worth is intricately tied to how we allow others to treat us. Recognizing these behaviors, dismissiveness, inconsistency, lack of respect for boundaries, and taking you for granted, empowers us to reclaim our value and set healthier boundaries in all relationships. It's crucial to remember that our worth is not defined by how others treat us, but rather by how we choose to respond to those who do not appreciate us. Learning to identify these behaviors is the first step towards fostering relationships built on mutual respect and appreciation. By acknowledging and addressing these signs early on, we create space for authentic connections where our value is recognized and honored. This process involves introspection and courage, asking ourselves tough questions about what we deserve and being willing to walk away from relationships that diminish our self-worth. Moreover, understanding these behaviors enables us to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and confidence in our worth. It's about setting clear expectations and holding ourselves accountable to them. Choosing to surround ourselves with people who uplift and cherish us reinforces our intrinsic value and strengthens our emotional well-being. This journey is not just about recognizing red flags, but actively choosing to invest in relationships that align with our values and nurture our growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Your commitment to understanding and valuing your worth is inspiring. Remember, each of us deserves to be surrounded by those who see our worth and celebrate it. We look forward to exploring more insightful topics with you next time. Don't hesitate to leave your comment below. If you like it, please just comment a 1. Until then, take care and continue to prioritize relationships that uplift and honor the unique individual that you are. See you in the next video.